G'day, it's Shane here from Winery Grape TV, and thank you for joining me in my home bar. But more importantly, thank you for helping me spread McLaren Vale wines to the world. It's a glorious start to the 2012 spring season here in McLaren Vale, and what better to share with you at such a time is the great variety that McLaren Vale is most known for. And yes, you guessed it, Shiraz. This time I've got the Bellevue Estate 2010 Shiraz. Now, I've been watching Bellevue Estate for the previous two vintages, so this is the third vintage in a row that I've been looking at their wines, and I think Corey, the winemaker and the owner of Bellevue Estate, has actually kicked goals each time. So the 2008 I thought was okay, 2009 I thought was really good and quite interesting, and 2010 is an absolute cracker. It actually got 5 stars at a Wine State magazine for new releases a few months ago. And I believe it's well worthy of that. So, without further ado, let's do the wanky thing. The other thing about the Bellevue Estate, by the way, is where I used to live in McLaren Vale, this vineyard is actually not that far. So it was a place that I used to drive past fairly frequently. And again, getting those aromas, as I'm swirling this around, I'm getting those aromas coming out of the glass quite strongly, that I'm picking it up with what the glass being say a foot away from my nose. So this is a single vineyard Shiraz. Corey does all his own thing. He looks after the wine himself, looks after the grapes himself, and also works in the industry. So he does this as a thing outside of normal work hours, if you like. And I think he's doing some marvellous things. Little shed, so it's fitting that he becomes part of the Backyard Shed crew. And if you want to know more about Backyard Shed crew, check out on the Taste McLaren Vale website. Your absolute stock standard plums, which is typical of McLaren Vale. There's some real interesting spice in there. There's a bit of anise, maybe a little bit of cardamom. So I'm not getting pepper, which is interesting because pepper is normally the #1 spice for Shiraz, but I'm picking up more of those other subtle flavours, aromas. Sorry. So speaking of flavours, let's give it a try. The thing that hits you as soon as you put that wine in your mouth is actually how weighty the wine is. There's almost a viscous feel to this wine, so it's quite concentrated, and that just bodes oh so well for the rest of it. Again, those plummy characters are really nice, and just a hit off with the tannins there. Again, I believe Corey's been using some, not all, but some second-hand oak. And so he's not trying for the big oak monster coming through and attacking the oak. And also I'm picking up just a hint that I think that there is some mix of American and French oak. It's quite integrated. What I also like is the length of the palate, and not just the length of the palate, but also those layers of flavour. Yes, the plum character up front and those spices that I've already mentioned really come through, but on the back of the palate I'm getting quite nice tannins. Now, not those big tannins that just like dry your teeth. You know those ones you get sometimes that your teeth feel furry or dry? I'm not getting those. They're lovely integrated tannins, and they're actually providing length to this wine. The other thing I like about this wine that I think helps the whole deal is that there's a good whack of acid at the back of the palate. Now, what's that doing for me? For me, that's actually cleansing the palate. so that after I drink it, my mouth is salivating, wanting more. And that's exactly what's happening now. My mouth is just absolutely dripping wet, basically saying, feed me some more wine. And that has got a lot to do, not only with the taste and everything, and I'm enjoying the wine, but also that acid that's in the wine. But it's not like, the acid's not overbearing. It's not like, you've got razor blades on your tongue, there's that much acid there. There's none of that. The acid is quite good, quite good. So look, a very well balanced wine, and I think Corey 2010 was a really good year, but I think Corey's hit a home run with this one. And at just under $20 a bottle, or around $20 that it's being sold for, I think it's excellent value. Wine State magazine doesn't always give 5 stars away for no reason, and I think they've done another good one. So, the Bellevue Estate 2010 Shiraz, and Corey, you've done very well. So look, that's all we have time for Grape TV today. Hope you've had a great day. I know I have, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.